Simons, the Superintendent of Schools at Rome, and Rob Wood, the RTA President and teacher there as well. Gentlemen, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
So, we're talking about the value of public schools. And boy, it's interesting. I don't know how this has happened, but we went from the governor really on the attack to, and then pushing the Common Core standards, which, listen, I'm all for raising the bar, but without training teachers, really pushing it on students who did not know that way of learning, and then said, be aware, the scores are going to go down, but then came out and was hammering the teachers in the schools because the scores went down, but now out of nowhere, he's saying, it's not right, we need to have a study, and we're going to look at this. How is he stepping this back? It's the most amazing magical act I've ever seen in my life.
I think you got it right, Bill. The shifting positions that have come out of the governor's office over the course of the last few years regarding public education have many local leaders, including the teachers union leaders and superintendents and school boards, scratching their heads as to what the direction is. However, I think at the local level, we've got a lot of good cooperative efforts going on to raise standards for our kids, to make sure that we have quality, affordable programs for the taxpayers. And despite what's been happening in Albany, at the local level, teachers unions, superintendents, and school boards are working together to improve public education because we see great value for our communities.
Yeah. Rob Wood, good morning.
Good morning. Yeah.
As a teacher, it's been a rough couple of years here.
Yeah, and let me start by saying that teachers are fine with being evaluated. Mm-hmm. We don't have a problem with that, and I, as the leader, applaud it, and it's necessary. Mm-hmm. We want the best people in the classroom, the best qualified, those with the best skills. So we fully support that, and I want to start with that. And we have, for the last 30 some odd years, had an evaluative system, and it wasn't the best, but it was better than what we have now. And it's just been absolutely crazy. So we went from something that wasn't perfect, that wasn't bad, into something that's an absolute unfair mess. And the worst thing about this is that the kids are now caught in the middle, and the kids are being harmed in addition to the system.
A top 10 graduate who was an immigrant student moved here at the middle school level and graduated within the top 10 of her class.
Pretty amazing. And Rob Wood, what do you want to leave everybody with here today about the teachers and the programs and Rome School District?
I think we're on the cusp of a lot of great things. And so, again, as bad as some of the information is, I think that you're going to see some shining stars out of many of the local communities, but in particular in Rome with what we've been working on. And going back to the Rome local government, we're working with them. To the credit of Mayor Fusco, Mr. DeBerry's been working with us, and I believe that Mayor-elect Izzo is going to be also intertwining the school community with the business community, with the local government, and I think that's a step that's needed, and we're there. We're on the edge of that. I look forward to it.